In honor of the 4090 being one of our top selling gaming PCs, I decided let's get it built. Let's show you how it's done. It's an expensive PC. We got the Asus TUF OC Edition 24 gigs 4090. We also got the Intel Core i9-14900K. To pair it off, we got LCD display, the Z790. A lot of people know this, but generally speaking, I like to start building out my case first. Why is that? Because I know what other parts are going in there. I can already pre-plan all my cable management. I can pre-plan everything. So we're gonna start with this beautiful NZXT H9 Flow. Flows a lot nicer than the glass, just has a lot better airflow. We're gonna pop these fans out, and we're gonna pop this fan. We're gonna do a whole Corsair theme in it. It's gonna look sweet. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I gutted out the whole case with all the panels and everything. I'm gonna pull all these fans out. We're gonna replace them with RGB. We're gonna pull out this back fan, and then we're gonna get this hard drive bay out, because who uses a hard drive in 2023? I mean, come on. SSDs are super cheap, M.2s are super cheap, motherboards support multiple SSDs, so we're gonna get rid of that. And then we're gonna move on to the power supply. Another reason why I want to remove this hard drive bay is because look how much more space we have for cables. We can route them this way, any way we want, just gives us a lot more freedom. And in case the customer ever wants it, here, put it right back in his box for him. So I've already gone ahead, I've replaced all the fans. We've got the Corsair RGB. Check out this beautiful cable management. I mean, I know it could be better, but we're not talking could be's, we're talking like actually is. So we got everything done. I chose to go for a non-Corsair back fan just because, well, for one, we ran out of the space on this one, and I ran out of Corsair fan for 2, and number 3, that's gonna go on the top, so that has its own controller. Now it's time for the power supply. Let's get it. Ooh, 1050 watt, let's go. Okay, so remember how I talked about pre-planning? Pre-planning is really good. I now know exactly what I need for my power supply. For example, we got this giant 4090, which I know they look the same, but they're a little different. This one takes the standard 600 watt power cable. Very easy. If you don't have a power supply that has this one and you're trying to go for a 4090, this is very easy. You don't want to be plugging in like 3-4 PCIe cables. So we got this one. I know this motherboard has 2 CPU headers for the power supply, so we got 2 of those. And then motherboard obviously requires the 24 pin, which is here. And that's pretty much all we need in terms of this stuff. For the cooler and all these other Corsair hubs, obviously we need SATA. So I usually like to grab 2. One will be probably for the controllers. The other one, I like to leave it as a spare for the customers in case they ever do need anything else. I don't want to be finding a power supply cable trying to plug it back in years later. So it's always good to have extras. Power supply is going to go right here. Has a perfect little hold for it. I mean, I don't even have to hold it. It's actually really smart on NZXT. The worst thing, I'll happen all the time. I'm holding the power supply like this with this hand, trying to get it in, but look. There you go. We got one screw here. Then we do the next corner. We got the ROG Strix Z790-E. Looking like Santa Claus. It's nice and fat, juicy. Nice motherboard. Very high end. This motherboard's almost $600 Canadian after taxes. And I just broke the box. Wow. Let's cut that out clean. Wi-Fi, always good. I like to throw that right into the box where it belongs. The customer can use it later and we don't lose it. This is a very heavy board, I must say. I like the heaviness. Inside of this, can't really use this sag bracket just because, I mean, you know, maybe will fit. Then we got some SATA cables, which we don't need. Actually, I'll take some more zip ties because this is all that was provided to us. A ROG Strix keychain, we'll leave that for the customers. Pull this bad boy out. Wow, look how many peels are on this thing. Let's count them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Asus, why do you do this? Who's gonna scratch your motherboard? You don't need all this plastic, make it harder for the builders, and then it gets You know, people leave it behind, the PC overheats, and you got plastic burnt smell everywhere. Come on, Asus. Let's grab the i9-14900K. A beast of a CPU. Honestly, this is probably one of our top selling CPUs. Obviously, the 13900K used to be, now it's this. So, performance difference, it's not big. Price difference, it's not major. So, pretty much this is just a refresh of last year. Got that down. Also, make sure you see those two little lines, and the CPU should just easily drop in. If it doesn't, oh, you can just knock it down right there. Perfect. For the RAM, I'm using 32 gigs of 6400 MHz DDR5 Intel XMP certified RAM. Generally, sometimes I know the customer, especially if they're getting these high-end parts, they request 64, which can easily be doable, easily be upgraded. But, you know, for most people, most gamers, they don't need more than 32 gigs. Pop these bad boys in there. Just got 1, 2. Nice. That's how you know they're in. If you don't hear that click, 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 if you don't hear that, your PC might not post. So I started peeling this thing off, and I don't know what happened with Asus today, but look at that. That can't be good, Asus. Very disappointed. Next, let's move on to the cooler H150i with the LCD. You can put anything you want, a GIF, a video, an image, whatever you need. Okay, time to apply it. This one already comes pre-applied with some thermal paste. Generally, you don't really need to add more than that, and I'm not going to. So that settles that. Put the cooler down. Have the radiator sitting beautifully and comfortably. Don't have that much things left to do. We got the case, which we're gonna I'm gonna keep it standing up just because I have a bunch of stuff in the back there. And this case is actually pretty cool. It has a little stand off there that holds the motherboard upright when you are mounting it in. So put that there, and see, it just stands right there. But be careful, don't pull it out. Motherboard's gonna fall. You're gonna break like a $6,000 PC. So even with motherboard, same thing. Even to make it a little bit more, you know, centered, start with one corner, hit that bottom corner, perfect. Alright, so for this video, I'm going to save you guys the boring cable management. Let me know for the next video if you want to see it, because I will do it. Otherwise, let's just skip till when it's done. There's officially one thing left. It's the GPU. We got the 4090. Oh, this one is huge, way bigger than the other 4090s. And let's see what comes inside. Oh my god. They really don't want you to open this thing. Ooh, the 4090. Oh, that's heavy. That's it? That's all it comes with? Doesn't even come with power? Oh. Does come with the power adapter there. And let's see the other side. Are you guys curious or just me? That's empty. Okay, well, that was the whole graphics card unboxing. Pop that open. Woo! Again, Asus with all the plastic in the world. Ugh. Okay. You think we got it off, but no. Okay, I'm gonna save 2 of these. I like to put these on the motherboards just so customers don't accidentally put their HDMI or DisplayPort into the wrong slot. This kind of just prevents them from plugging it in there to begin with. Wait. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Lift that up slightly. And the moment of truth. I did have to do a couple little adjustments. Unfortunately, one of the fans here in the middle wasn't spinning, and then I didn't have any matching fans, so I actually just got these ones, and I replaced the back for RGB. Corsair! Look at that. Wow. A 10-fan Corsair RGB setup. RGB is gonna kick in now. Okay, cool. Let me know what you guys think of this video. If you want to see more just like this, hit that thumbs up button. Also, this PC is for sale. I don't think it's going to be around much longer, probably like a day or two before it gets sold out. So if you want to check it out, it's at gamertech.ca. Thumbs up. Love you guys. Peace.